everyone, and welcome back to Zoo Tycoon, the ultimate collection, and we are here in the Australian Outback! Look at that! Look at that! Oh my gosh, the rocks are so beautiful here, and the trees! Oh, I am quite content. Can I take a picture of those? Oh, I can! Very nice, very nice. See, look at that. Isn't that just the most picturesque landscape ever? I am quite impressed with what we're finding. Though I'm kind of amused, my friends, because the sun is still setting. We left Africa to try to get a little bit more sun, because that sun was always permanently setting, and it appears that the sun is always permanently setting in Australia too. But that's okay. That's just the way things are going to have to be, and that is also what you guys actually voted on. So thank you guys so much for choosing our new zoo expedition. I just know we're going to be able to collect all sorts of different animals here in the Australian outback that will go on to help Giraffe Horizon really thrive. We can send our little giraffe ambassadors here to this new land so that the good people of Australia can learn how absolutely amazing giraffes are, which is, you know, top quality stuff there. But alright guys, so when you enter a new zoo in Zoo Tycoon Ultimate Collection for the Xbox and PC, just in case you guys are confused on how that may be Zoo Tycoon 2 Ultimate Collection for the PC. The names are all very similar, but thankfully Planet Zoo kind of distinguishes itself from everybody else. But anyway, when you enter a new zoo, you get the opportunity to work with an entirely new collection of animals. And that is actually the first challenge that we are facing right now, completing the zoo collection by adopting 29 specific species. And the star species is actually the Olympic black bear, which is not native to Australia. I'm always interested at how the star species is like never a native animal, but I guess that makes sense. People want to see something very different. And really, you Australians, I know you're watching, you have wombats, you have like kangaroos, you have some of the most beautiful bird species in the world, including a cassowary who's like going to perform surgery on you, as one of my friends said. Because it is quite fierce and quite tough and lays eggs that are a beautiful color. So would you really be fascinated by a Kodiak black bear? Like, would you really be into an Olympic black bear? I understand they're quite intriguing. They're kind of cute. They're sort of like a more aggressive panda, I suppose. They're not very big. But, like, would that be the star species you'd pick from the US? Because personally, I think people would be like looking for maybe wolves or even a cougar, which, by the way, the first animals that we can adopt, since this is a brand new zoo, we must prove ourselves to the good people of Australia. We must show that we know how to run a wonderful new establishment. So I was curious, what are the first animals we could actually add? And to my shock, it's a cougar. You guys voted on Australia so we could have a little bit of diversity of really unique wildlife that doesn't exist anywhere else in the world, but somehow, for some reason, with the permits that I can currently get to open up this zoo, cougars are actually one of the first things that we can add. So we're going to add maybe a more tropical cougar. So maybe it's more like a cougar who likes to hang out closer to South America. I do believe that they can actually be found in Central and South America to some extent. So we're going to add in a tropical cougar. And then we can also have falcons, and we can have kangaroos as the very first animals we can put into our Australian zoo, which makes me very happy. And as the zoo collection actually goes, so this is what the good people who want us to be able to open up this entire zoo collection to really transform this zoo into something special. These are the pictures of the animals that they have given me. They have 29 specific animals that they really want to see here in Australia, and they include cockatoos, native, cougars, not native, crocodiles, native, you guys get the drill. We have falcons, king quail, ooh, there's actually 2 types of falcon, the black and the brown, that are wanted. 3 types of kangaroo requested, oh my gosh, the eastern gray, the red, and the western gray. We have jaguars from Central America, magpie geese, who I freaking love, they're adorable, monitor lizards, owls, possums, oh my gosh, the common ringtail possum. It's so ridiculously cute. I cannot wait to get possums. Small monitor lizards and the wombat, one of my favorite animals of all time. These are the previews of what you are going to see for common species. For uncommon, we have the sun bear, we have cockatoos, the ganking cockatoo and the sulfur-crested cockatoo. We have water snakes with the amethysine python, who I actually don't know a lot about. And by the way, water snakes and other snakes are actually going to be showing up in Planet Zoo, which is going to be a lot of fun. I don't know if they're going to have genetics. I hope they do, but they're going to be in the small enclosures, which kind of come a little bit pre-built like they do here in the Zoo Tycoon game that we're playing. But I'm really excited to see what we can do with snakes in the future. We also have another species of kangaroo. I didn't realize there were so many of them, so that's going to be cool. And the platypus, one of my sister's favorite animals in the world. She loves and adores platypus, so it's going to be a lot of fun to be able to get him too. We also have agoutis, which I've seen in person. They're ridiculously charming. They're kind of like large-legged guinea pigs who move around like chickens, if that helps. They were really cool. Well, I saw them at the Michigan Zoo, just kind of roaming around a little area. It was kind of cute. It was sort of like a little puppy in a way. The agouti was kind of like, it was really chill. It was just like nibbling a bunch of plants. And it just didn't make any fuss. It walked by when we were in a little botanical garden, and it was really disconcerting because I didn't know animals were loose there. And then the agouti just walks past, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's like a weird rat dog thing. And it turns out that it's an agouti. Then we have caimans and numbats. Now the numbat is quite interesting because these rare species are actually requested by several of the other zoos in the world. So if we can manage to get super healthy animal ambassador numbats up into our reserve, it is going to make the other zoos we have very happy. And then finally, the Olympic black bear is the star species, and it can only be found in the East Coast zoos. So it's going to be a little tricky to collect some of these, but we're going to do our best. But alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. I don't think we can build we can only build a small outback right now. We have to work on getting our star levels up. So why don't we go ahead and have like a small outback for maybe some famous kangaroos to greet people, and we can like keep some level 15 kangaroos in here maybe. All right, there we go. And we'll connect this up. And then what can I, and can I get anything from the reserve? I can get my wonderful giraffes. Are you kidding me? Okay, so we could get some giraffes from the reserve, and we have a white-tailed mongoose that we could actually get from the reserve. I don't think donated animals. Yeah, I don't think I put any other animals up from Giraffe Horizons, but we do have these three lovely ladies, reticulated, and South African. Oh, actually, Cupcake, you're a boy! We could start having reticulated babies! You guys know what that means. Savannah exhibit is about to go in. Alright, let's get some kangaroos. The only species we can currently have is the eastern gray kangaroo, which is specific to Australia, so if we want any of our other zoos to be able to have them, we have to put them up for the animal reserve, which is kind of cool. So that means this zoo is going to need to be quite hopping about to produce lots of kangaroos for all of our other zoos. So they are a species of kangaroo native to eastern Australia and the island of Tasmania. They like being in groups of at least 4. They're specific to Australia, and they're pretty common. Guests will like it, but won't be overly enthusiastic. Well, how many, oh, they're so cute. How many gray kangaroos can I add? I forget, to these exhibits. I hope it's enough. They like to be in groups of 4. Oh, look at them! Guys, this is gonna be so much fun. All right, well, let's go ahead and get Andrew and Vixen, I think. And we'll start with them. Andrew, Vixen, and then we have 2 kangaroos now. I don't think they're gonna be happy on their own, so maybe okay, we'll adopt a baby. That's just too cute. We're gonna adopt Gracie. Oh no, now we're full. Okay, we need to feed them. Holy cow, hurry, get some food in there. All right, let's do grass and leaves, right? Pretty sure. I don't think that they eat anything else, do they? Is that gonna... The way that they don't really tell you? Okay, kangaroo. 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 Where's... It's like... What? Let's see. Elephants, rhinoceros, hippopotamus, giraffes, chimpanzee, bears, antelopes. Well, I'm pretty sure my kangaroos need to eat too. But maybe not. That's a little concerning. All right, we'll add. I know. We're gonna add some more stations. I mean, do they need enrichments? What is a Ooh, kangaroos really love activity centers. Oh, I can only get them this ugly modern activity center. We'll replace it as soon as we can. What else do they like? Let's see. No, I don't want to. Oh, wait, we can't add any more enrichments. My poor kangaroos. Okay, and let's go ahead and give this exhibit a different name. Oh, and that's right. I need to start getting your guys' names from the comments to rename these animals. What am I doing? I forgot to get the name list today, but definitely leave some comments, you guys, and I will happily actually name some of the restaurants, some of the exhibits. Yes! We have masked owls! Oh, that makes me so happy. It's so good to see that we're already unlocking new things. Ooh, a leafy tunnel shelter, a lemur keeper. Ah, this is better. This is more like it. I'll name some of the zookeepers after you guys, so be sure to leave your names down in the video description below. It'll be fantastic. We're going, let's see, this is Eastern Gray. So, let's see. Gray hops, gray clouds, gray rocks, gray bouncing beans, cloudy, let's do cloudy on the Outback. There we go. And we'll eventually like upgrade this over time. So cloudy on the Outback, meaning the gray kangaroos that we have. Excellent. Well, you know what this place really needs in order to shine? It needs some giraffes. Can I add in... let's see, Outback. Giraffes will be semi-okay in an Outback exhibit. I won't unlock a savanna until we get to level 10, but let's get a couple giraffes in here. Even though they won't be like 100% content. I love my giraffes so much. I need them in my life. And that will make a nice little complementary exhibit. And then we'll stick something in between them. Alright, there we go. Quickly! Cupcake! Mandy! Oh, I'm so happy to have the two of you with us. Come on in. Come on in. And also, we don't even have to spend any money getting the reserve animals, pretty sure. Mandy! Come forth. Oh, I'm so happy. There we go. I know, you guys are going to be a little unhappy. You need some food. You need some love. Well, I love you, don't worry. Like, with all my heart, trust me. Alright, let's get that cleaning station. And the breeding center, freshwater crocodiles. Oh my gosh, parentines. I didn't even know we could have all these animals. The Outback Medium is already here. The arid pool. Oh, this is more like it. This is what we needed. The Outback trees are starting to show up. The cuddly toy shop. This is great. Now I have to get my animals out of the thing I just built so that they can have room. They can have room to be happy elsewhere. Oh, that's so funny. Alright, what do giraffes also like? They like activity centers, and I have a feeling this is eventually going to end up being like full of kangaroos anyway. So let's put an activity center in, and then it'll be kangaroo proof for the future. And these smaller areas always do make it a little tricky. Trying to figure out how we can manage like smaller exhibits. Because I don't think many of the... And let's replace this exhibit, because I really... Come on. Come on. We want to replace that with the good old Rolling Stone Activity Center, because that looks so much nicer. Yay! We gave the animals the gifts they need. We need a picture to show off our new place. Oh, this is so cool. And I need to get names from you guys too. And breeding specialist, so we could start having more giraffes born, is always a good idea in my opinion. Oh, and we're gonna need to like clean things. What? And the giraffes have already eaten everything in their exhibit. You guys, jeez Louise. Like, let's refill it. There we go. And then upgrade. They were really hungry. I guess it's because they were like reserve animals that we adopted. But thankfully we can spend a little money upgrading the food for them. because they didn't cost anything to get. Also, let's rename this. Tall, let's see. Because heights of the Outback. There. Haha. And now we have our giraffes over here. They won't be like 100% happy. I really need to get bigger exhibits for these guys already. But let's see. Maybe a mini exhibit? Maybe, what do you guys think? Maybe like a bush grove in the center? Nah, that's too small. We need something nice and big in the center. Maybe a big decoration? A big lake again? What about scenery? Outback scenery? Large outback rocks? No, no, no. Maybe we should do something. We want to wow the guests. We really... Ooh, maybe a fountain? I mean, I think a lake would actually be cooler than a fountain. Though a fountain... I always think fountains make kind of, like, nice things to look at. Better perhaps... Well, where's my lemur keeper? Well, we could have a... Ooh, and a macaw keeper. Let's do a little research on the lemur keeper. Huh. You know what? For now, let's just go ahead and get a nice fountain as well. Or maybe a small lake. I think a small lake actually might be even better. So let's get a small lake researched as soon as we can. And then we will put it down in the center. We will start decorating things. I can even name the lake after some of you guys. We definitely need to start adding some zookeepers. And we definitely need to start adding some bigger exhibits already, which is really cool. Oh, and then let's wrap up by taking a new picture of our eastern gray kangaroo so that we can really celebrate the new animals we're working with. Look how cute! Oh my gosh, he scratched his little belly. I cannot even handle that. That is so adorable. Oh my goodness. And we've just got all sorts of special pictures going on. Look at him. He's just like, I've got this little belly. I'm scratching it. Oh my gosh. You guys. I love them. They're so cool. We've got to give them a bigger exhibit. We've got to grow this zoo. But alright, my friends, so if you guys could, do please leave a like to help us to feed our brand new kangaroo friends. Clearly, no one is coming to admire our 2 new exhibits, but we'll fix that up really fast. If you guys would like to join us for this and literally thousands more adventures, do please consider subscribing. But most importantly, my friends, stay curious, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!